Hi guys, I thought I would record a quick video with my wonderful card reader, Gabrielle Wade. She's here right now at the moment, and I thought I would just take some time to record me and Gabby having a quick chat. Now, I don't think I'm gonna put our faces on the camera. I'm gonna put the cards down here, and we're gonna have a quick chat about some questions that I have. And I first wanted to say that, Gab, thank you so much for helping me navigate through life over the past 5 years. I've known Gabby since 2014, and you've helped me through some personal changes, and now we're going through
life challenges.
Some more life challenges.
Yeah. Okay, so first off, I'm just going to get you to choose one of these creator cards just to get a feel for where we're at the moment. Not that we don't know already. I think we're pretty intuitive people. We know what's going on a lot of the time. You've never made a mistake. There are no wrong choices. So interesting that we can just sit with that for a minute.
Yes.
How does that feel for you?
That feels good, actually.
It's appropriate,
yeah,
right?
It's very appropriate.
Because it takes the weight off decision making. You know, at the moment you were telling me you've been up since 4 o'clock thinking, worrying about what's going on with your life.
Yeah.
If you can just let that go and allow it and realise that there isn't any wrong choice.
Yeah.
Because, you know, once you make it wrong, you're judging yourself.
Yeah.
And that's okay. Can I get that out of the way
for
you?
Thank
you. Are you finished with the milk as
yeah,
well?
Gabby, thank you,
just put this over
darling.
here.
Thank you.
And then we can have a bit more space.
In the meantime, I'll show the viewers that card. Beautiful. That's good. We're just recording anyway. So, oh my gosh, it's number 22. That's my birthday number. Cool, Gabby. That's awesome.
All right.
Perfect start, huh?
I'll just get you to shuffle these for me now. Thank you.
I'm not a good shuffler.
They're just picking up your energy.
Okay.
Okay, so now with your left hand, I want you to divide the cards into 3 piles, please. And with your left hand again, choose one of those piles. This one, thank you. All right, we're just going to do just a quick general reading just to see what's happening in the next six months. So, okay, the 6 of Swords, it's about the trials and tribulations, the emotional upheaval that you've had, but that you're being protected and that you're sailing through it. The cape, the purple cape, represents your spirit guides, your support on the other side that are just guiding you through life, through the treacherous waters, and that you are able to be safe on your journey. So the Page of Pentacles, this is where you're at right now, and it's an absolute brand new beginning, as you know. This is, you see the new sprouts of life just starting, just beginning. And there's an awful lot going on out in the universe at the moment, as we know. We've got Chiron moving into Pisces almost as we speak, and so many other things that are, you know, we won't do an astrology reading, but you're right on track with what's going on in the universe. So we're going to put this, the Page of Wands represents your unconscious mind, or your hopes and dreams in a way, but your unconscious mind, what's going on unconsciously all the time. Because we're really only conscious of maybe, well, it depends on how much work you've done, how much meditation you've done, but generally the general population is probably only conscious of like 10% of what's really going on. The rest of it is unconscious. But so once again, you've got the Page of Wands, which is the golden fleece. If you know Greek mythology, the golden fleece is like the winner, you know, the achievement. So you're just really so strong-willed, going for whatever it is that you feel that you have to conquer. So that's there. Okay, so we've got a few. I got this card for you last time, I think. Anyway, I'm pretty sure I did. It was you. Never mind. All right, so we've got the Knight of Cups, which is a very romantic card. This is the past. So you are a very romantic girl when you want to be. And so anyway, we'll talk about that a little bit later. We've also got the Knight of Swords, which has sort of come in with the Knight of Cups. So you're not alone, you know, like you were talking to me about feeling like there's no one supporting you. Well, there is. Let's just leave it at that for the time being.
I know there is actually now. I know there is, yeah.
No hiding behind, you know, there's no secrets with me. All right, so this is the Four of Cups represents your constant analysing, thinking, overthinking. So that's part of who you are at this point. I mean, it's very hard to switch off that monkey mind, if you like, that just the mind is designed to think. That's all it does. It's happy when it's solving a problem. So we don't want to be creating problems all the time for the brain to be happy, you know, because the brain wants to solve a problem. That's when it's most happy. And you've got a very active mind and it wants to be solving problems. So it's like the Four of Cups often represents some maybe negative thoughts that you get, you know, which is normal. You know, we all have thoughts in our mind, but you have to let them go. You have to not focus too much on that constant chitter-chatter. So the best way to get out of your mind is out of your brain is, I guess, doing things that ground you. So walking, you live near the ocean, that's beautiful. Being physical, just doing things like doing washing up. I don't care what it is, but so that it just quietens that mind a little bit, because it's not in your service for it to be working overtime, because you just go over the same things and they don't resolve. It's just going over and over the same territory. It's not productive, and because you want to be productive, you want to move forward. So the Eight of Cups is about sadness. Both of these are fairly deep, sad cards in a way. It's the past, and we want to move away from that. We want to move away from these feelings of walking away from joy. We didn't talk about the High Priestess, but it's basically these two are connected too. So she's obviously experienced crisis, difficult things, but the beauty of the experience is that it brings wisdom. So you wouldn't be the person you are without going through some of the difficult experiences that life has presented to you. And you know, you've come out on top at the end of the day. You're working through issues, and you will, you know, you'll benefit, hopefully. Not everybody does. Some people just keep making the same mistakes over and over again, but this is about death and rebirth. It's about going into the underworld, having a kind of a death, and then coming back with new wisdom. So we can talk a lot more about that, but we'll just have a quick look at these other two cards here first. So the Eight of Pentacles is what you hope to achieve, which is building a stable income for yourself, building a stable life with the skills that you have, building on the skills that you have. The Ten of Pentacles is being accepted, being part of a family, it may not be a traditional style family, but it is about belonging, feeling a sense of belonging, and that's where we see you in 6 months from now. Do you have some questions about what I just talked about?
I'd like to know more about the.
So have you met someone recently?
Yeah.
Beautiful. So he's very charming person, and he wants to be by your side. He has a very similar vision to you. So the two of you work quite well together. Should we look further at that?
Yeah.
Where does he live?
He doesn't live here.
No, didn't think so. So what would you like from that experience? Just shuffle again.
Well, I like what I have so far, which is laughter and a sense of belonging and acceptance and companionship.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So,
Sorry.
so, and yeah, there's been a lot of new friends that I've met,
Absolutely.
but that one just particularly caught my eye.
What's his name? Do you want to say? Or
I'd rather not share that.
that's okay. Perfect. So take 5 cards on that relationship. Thank you. Beautiful. Wow. So he is really like a line in the sand in terms of you moving forward in your life. We've got the 8 of Swords, which is letting go of the past. So you are absolutely able to do that because you've met this person. It's like he's given you an opportunity to see that there is a future for you, a happy future that you would be looking forward to experiencing. The Ace of Cups is real, coming from the heart. This is a real connection that you share. That's Aphrodite there coming out of the ocean. So it's a very emotional, very beautiful, heartfelt card. So I'd be worried if it was, you know, daggers or something like that, but it's not. It's a beautiful, it's the most romantic card in the deck.
Okay.
So there's a real connection there. Obviously he lives a long way away. So we've got the Wheels of Fortune here. Things are going to have to change if this is to work. But we got the Knight of Swords in the first reading. It's come back again, which reinforces to me that you are on the same path. You've got a similar vision and that you are like soulmates. You have probably experienced lifetimes before. And that's why the connection was quite easy and quick. So the Ten of Pentacles once again came up. This was 6 months from now, so I see you together in 6 months as a starting point for a future life.
Right. Okay.
So that's pretty straightforward. How does that feel?
Good.
Yeah.
Did you know
Wow.
that you were going to say that today?
I had no clue. I mean, I'm not surprised. Why not?
Well, it's been a long time.
And it's what you want to create.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you,
it
congratulations, because this is beautiful. I'm very happy for you. I'm very happy for you,
Thank you,
really.
darling. Thank you.
Because it's time. It's time to let the past go and move into the beautiful future that you want to create.